Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Have a little bit of time this morning because I don't have to go to work immediately. I have an appointment to go to, but I only have an hour to invest my love and energy into another difficult stage. So this one seems to be rather tedious by what I've heard, or from what I've heard. I actually saw Ningen try to take on this event this morning, but I actually didn't fully see him succeed because, you know, I was trying to take advantage of my time, be able to sleep a little bit more because I technically am not ready for me to go to work and things like that. So we got the first, well, the stage, what is the stage? Stage 9 of the Battle Hardened Formidable FOES, the movie edition part 4. So let's go ahead and jump in. I really don't know how difficult this is, but it's been name dropped as some of the toughest content in the game at the moment. So we may have to resort to using items, of course. Do keep in mind that if you want to make sure that you're beating the fight, just use the items, man. Just use them. If you really want to do with a really big challenge, then do it afterwards, right? Beat the fight and then jump in again and be able to take the fight down with items, right? Alright, so immediately kicking it off with a super attack. Not gonna be any slack. That is a lot of damage. With 77% damage reduction and guard? I actually haven't checked the numbers yet. I haven't checked how much damage these guys can do. I really don't want to get spoiled, but it will give me a little bit of an insight as to what ideas this can give me, right? As to what to expect. But I'm gonna go in on the blind as I usually like to go, because it just surprises me a lot more to just jump into these fights and be like, oh, well, these guys, well, you know, they're hitting pretty hard. Oh, they're hitting super hard. Oh, okay. Oh my. Oh, we're dead. Oh no. Yeah, like those types of things, right? So, yeah. But yeah, I was watching a little bit of Ningen earlier today, and just making sure that you know, there's some look-see in terms of like how really bad these fights are. So one of the many there are missions for this, by the way. Let me actually check that out first, because I brought a FOES fighter team here, but I actually typically, like, this is the first team that I thought about just taking this on, but I didn't actually fully check the event details and check the missions and things like that. So let me look that up real quick. I'm not gonna look at the stage and be like, oh my god, I spoiled myself, I know what happens. Alright, Beerus. Let's see. So yeah, it has a mission, beat it with 6 FOES fighters. And then there's one more mission, which is the final stage, to beat it with a full power team. So yeah, we do have to be careful with that. I really don't know the deal with Beerus. I don't know. He can be attack lowered, which is good. Currently, at the moment, I actually don't think we have any attack lowering units in this team. We'll do this. And Gogeta, my boy, we might have to depend on those dodges at the end there. I don't know how hard Beerus hits. We could get a glimpse of that. Oh. Never mind. He does seem to raise his attack, it seems, but we don't know that. So yeah, I decided to build, if you guys haven't seen the showcases for the Super Saiyan 4s and the Super Saiyan Gods, I do highly suggest you check that out, because that justifies the build that I give these guys. I gave these guys a little bit more of a defensive build for them, so that they can go super defensively, I guess, right? So I'll take that. I'll take the dodges any day of the week, man. Dodges are gonna be a lot more important for these fights if you are really trying to go for the no item runs, things like that. But again, I really don't want you guys to make a pain out of yourselves. Just try to beat the event, use items, be comfortable trying to take it down first, and then know the ins and outs of the fight as you go along with those fights. But if you are struggling to take down the fights, then it might be because you're not using items. So again, use items as you feel comfortable. Okay, we're actually buffing Beerus with every attack that we do. This is the same. It's similar to Vegeta in the Goku story Red Zone. Okay. We also had the Festival of Battles. That event is gonna come out in 3 days for us. As I'm recording this video. I'm hopeful that this video goes up. Let me start uploading the. I haven't uploaded the Goku story Red Zone yet. Like, you know, fighting up against Goku. I haven't uploaded that yet. Did I record that? Not. Oh. Okay, Gogeta got his kill there. Alright. Again, we're in the experimental phase. Just testing out the waters. We'll see. I might have to use some items later on. So, later on or early on in the fight, I might have to use them, but let's go. Alright, let me start uploading this Super Saiyan Goku fight. Or Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Alright, I really don't want our boy Gogeta to die here. Let's see. So they get attack plus 50% for 3 turns from the character's entry turn, and they get an attack buff if attack is under 40%. If their HP is under 40%, sorry. Gogeta might be... Not gonna lie. Gogeta might be an underlying factor here. I don't know too well if our boy Vegeta's gonna get the job done, but 100k. Okay, these are starting to hurt a little bit. Okay. I need to check for the timestamps because we also did missions on that fight. I'm gonna. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, no, it was the Goku story Red Sun. I think that was the day that I was really like sick. Well, in terms of like, I had a massive headache and I couldn't get anything done. Okay, let me just start recording the timestamps and things like that. So yeah, it seems like these fights are gonna start bringing a lot of issues. So 100k that the Super Saiyan 4s took. Again, these guys have 77% damage reduction with guard, and of course they get a lot of attack and defense depending on the orbs that you collect. So it's interesting that these guys took a lot of damage there. So sorry about the clickety clack, chat. Just making sure that I actually, this is need to check this. We did 2 missions in one go, I believe. On that one. Just gotta check. That was... There's Otherworld... Is that the Otherworld? No. Actually, no, yeah, it is. There's Otherworld Warriors, and now there was another mission in there, but... GT Heroes was the last one, so it was Otherworld Warriors. Let me actually look up those missions now, just to make sure that I have the correct nomenclature of those missions. Alright, so we floated off Gogeta, which is good, because I'm starting to see that Beerus, physical Beerus, is going to be a problem. Power Beyond Super Saiyan. No, that was the Stage 9. So it was Grade A Power, Otherworld Warriors, and Youth. No, that's up against Vegeta. Against Goku though. GT Heroes, Time Limit and Gifted Warriors. Time Limit and Gifted Warriors, okay. Okay. Ooh, see, this is why dodge is just really effective. Dodge is just the way to go when it comes to these things. Okay, so it was Give the Warriors some time limit. Alright, the Super Saiyan 4s no longer have their guard, and this is just not a great turn. Oh my god, do we start using items, I think? Man, this is not the greatest thing, and the orbs are just not, they're not it. So let's see, hopefully, I'm gonna test that out again, and then if we do get slapped up, I'm gonna pause and then make it back to where we need to make it. Hopefully we don't get super right away, please don't. Okay, I think we are okay. Okay, 4621. GT Heroes. If anything, I think he's gonna super attack Vegeta here. Because of the number of attacks that we're getting here. $48. 42. I actually didn't put an outro on the Goku story one. Okay, a lot of normals there. Why didn't he super? Are you just gonna super attack at all? I don't get it. Alright, we'll do this. And again, since these fights are like very short, which is the benefit of the Battle-Hardened Formidable Foe stages, we might as well just take advantage of getting the blues in here. And just keeping these boys on rotation. Floating off Vegeta means that I gotta float it off on the next turn too. I don't want them together at the same time. Vegeta story. Sorry, chat. Basically, I'm working as well, but I'm gonna make sure that there's a video for today. I'm gonna try to see if I can upload this today, depending on if the fight allows it. Because right now we are 14 minutes in the video. Well, 15 minutes in. But I do want to make sure that we can do this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to postpone this until later today. And then return, tackle it on again. See if we're successful on that. On that endeavor. And then make it a silly fight during our streams or something. Alright, so let me make sure that there are some videos up at the channel. 15. There are some videos attached in the timestamps for these videos, not... There are some videos up in the channel while I'm uploading a video at the moment. Okay, so this one's gonna be at around 10 a.m. Oh, it is Mario Day. I forgot about that. Today is Mario Day. Pretty epic. Alright, so B-Rest is done. Let's move forward now. And again, this is the benefit for the Super Saiyan 4s and the Super Saiyan Gods being here. The effect that they have on this fight is going to be very beneficial. They start off the fight, they have their 77% damage reduction, they have their guard. They will look really, really good on these fights. So, alright, so we're getting them a few amount of orbs here, which is good. Raise their defense. And in any case, we are going to take a super attack at the beginning here. I schedule that for 10 a.m. Yeah, immediate super, of course, because, man, that's just... Is that my luck? Is that what's going on? Just getting very unlucky with super attack after super attack after super attack on just slot 1. Sorry about that. Morning allergies are a thing too, so that's affected me a little bit. Okay. This is movie edition part 5, and then there's movie edition part 6, which is the latest stage. I'm curious. Are we fighting Broly in this one? I can't check the fights. Yeah, there's movie edition part 4, there's movie edition part 5. I truly really can't look at the event difficulty just yet. But, you know, I will give, of course, special shoutouts to my boy Kensei. He did the thumbnail for this one. I mean, it shows Broly, so I'm assuming we're going to be fighting Broly. But we'll see. Okay. Let's see Truth's video. It took an hour and 42 minutes to beat that fight? Jesus, that was the final stage. I'm assuming you're fighting Cell Max, because I see him on the thumbnail. I also see him on the thumbnail that Kensei made. So, as you guys can see, most of these units at the beginning of these fights, they can be stunned. Some they can be attack lowered. There are some of them that cannot be, like, sealed and things like that, so you might have a little bit of issues with that. But you can take advantage of that. Man. Constantly sneezing is not good. Oh, sorry. I just moved the mic. I just punched the microphone right in the face. Hey, I appreciate all the support that you guys have been putting up on these videos lately. I'm seeing a resurgence of that God of Destruction Beerus stage up against the Vegeta story. Curious to see as to why. Like, there are some videos here and there that can get some sort of resurgence. That Pan video is about to hit 2,000 views, which is crazy to even think about. There's still people still seeing it to this day. It's ludicrous. I can't believe it. Then there's also the Beerus stage. And that Beerus video, I don't know. Not a lot of people checked it out, but it seems to, again, be getting some sort of a resurgence, which is nice. Alright, good old... Oh, wait. Actually, because we don't have our guard anymore. Hopefully we don't get super right away, huh, game? Yeah, that singular attack at the beginning there, is it gonna be a super attack? Okay, thankfully. Thankfully it wasn't. Okay, yeah, we are attack lowering the boy here, it seems. But is it because of the attacks, or is it because of the... Is it because of the effect that these guys have? I don't think... Oh no, it's just us doing that. Okay, looking good so far. Again, we haven't been able to use items. Let me knock on wood, so we don't have to use them. It's silly, of course, if we do get slammed by a super attack. Actually, wait. Let me check these guys. Do they lower attack and defense on super? No, they don't. Does that Frieza... does he have a cap as to how much attack we can lower? Oh, this is nothing. I don't think this is anything. I don't think we should worry about damage here. Let me shut the heck up. That was 300k. These guys have some really solid damage reduction. That was a big super attack, it seems. I guess I can... Not gonna spoil myself too hard, but let me check the stats for Beerus and for this Frieza, because I don't have to go super beyond the other units, right? Like, I don't have to, unless they have multiple phases, so I do need to keep an eye out for that. But for Beerus, since we took down Beerus that quick, Beerus only has... He has a 1.9 million super attack on his SDR status with, you know, Beerus and Whis. Oh, we can do this. I'll show the animation. And then the physical Beerus has a 3.6 million super, and he gets attack plus 20% when a Realm of Gods category character is present. We do have a few of those in the team, so that's part of the reason why he got that attack buff. At least it's just 20%, but yeah. All right, is this done? Okay, so I can see Frieza's stats. Let me not go too low. Oh, Broly's the final one. We might have to use an item here. Oh, I forgot. we had the interest. So Frieza can do up 2.8 million damage on super. He has a 20% attack when a movie hero's character is present. Well, we're buffing him a little bit there. And then he reduces damage received. I don't know by how much. He has attack plus 50% when HP is 30% or below. I'm not gonna see Broly's stats. He gets attack plus 50% when HP is 30% or less. He loses damage reduction minus 3%, no more than 30. And he loses attack minus 7% up to 20%. So yeah, he didn't need to get hit at least 3 times in order for him to lose that. Alright, I'm inclined to start using items now. Let's see how hard this guy hits first. Oh, see, this is why you give your units dodge, chat. This is why you give them dodge. All right. Also, for the rewards and things like that, I think we get, we get some nice little stones. We get a nice few titles here and there. We get a wallpaper for beating up these stages, which is cool. I don't know if it's like a moving wallpaper, because it's basically the start screen or the login screen for Dokkan with the 10th, the pompous boys like Goku and everybody. So I'm curious to see if we are that wallpaper actually moves, because they've been doing it recently, that we have some moving wallpapers now. I want to keep that 10th anniversary one, the one that we basically got as the default start one for the 10th anniversary. Goku just standing there with the confetti. I don't want to remove it in any case we lose it, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that wallpaper. It looks cool. So yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming we're gonna fight full power Broly. But do you have a phase in the middle of this? Have a phase in between? I need to turn off the intros. Okay. Let me turn them off. So far so good. We're gonna have another turn with these guys again, with the Super Saiyan 4s. I don't know what phase it's. I think, are we gonna go straight into full power Broly, or are we fighting Super Saiyan Broly? I don't know. This should be it, but we need to possibly think about healing the next turn, because we're very low on HP. The orbs have not been so useful, unfortunately, in terms of oh, it is Super Saiyan Broly. In terms of us trying to heal. Defense plus 200%. Oh my god, you're getting a lot because of Fuse Fighters. Category characters versus, so he's getting 26% attack. He's getting defense plus 200% for 7 turns. He has attack plus 6%. Yikes. Okay. Not a lot of orbs here. They're not helpful. Alright, so we'll do this. We're getting a Dokkan attack. Let's do this right here. Getting a couple of rainbow orbs for these guys too. Yeah, 40% damage reduction. And it says for 1 turn for the character's entry turn, or when HP is 70% or less at the start of the turn, which is not. I don't remember, at least. Alright, we're gonna start using items, chat. Listen, in order for me to just make sure that we just beat the fight I want to do that. Later on, I will make sure to tackle these fights maybe with no items, right? So I'm gonna upload this. The Red Zone Goku fight might have gone up by the time I upload this too. Jesus, I'm sorry. Morning allergies are quite annoying. So after I beat this, I'm gonna go and, you know, do my day basically. But after I get done with my appointments and everything like that, finish off work, I will come back home and be able to tackle the final stage of that memorable battle. Battle hard formidable foes. Why do I have memorable battles in my head? Jesus. Yeah, morning allergies are bad. I'm over here smacking everything now. All right. Nice little triple super there by these guys. Okay, so we actually wiped down a lot of his HP during this turn, and we just used that one item, you know, the Ghost Usher. Alright, so now we're comfortable enough to do this. Do we actually? I don't think we finish him off here. Okay. Alright. I mean, we start using items, may as well be sure to get the win. If these guys dodge the super, then I didn't have to use it. I'm expecting a super attack from Broly. He didn't. Well, we were able to dodge it. Okay. Full power Broly. So we should be able to fuse now into Gogeta. Well. Triple active skill turn. Let's play these. Why not?
カカロット。フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜベジータ。フュージョン。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
Alright, not gonna lie, I was expecting a little bit more damage than that. I'm sorry? Attack plus 6% with each attack received up to 26%. Damage reduction rate raised before receiving 10 attacks. And of course, with the domain, he greatly raises attack, or the territory skill. That's insane. Alright, so we need to counter this in order for us to get our bearings right. We're gonna get both Gogetas at the same other turns with 2. Now I'm curious, man. This is a... How much HP does this man have? Okay. Oh! Oh, that super was an AoE. Okay, that's very important to know. That's very good to know. I think we still have an effect of the Wheeze here. So that's why we didn't take that much damage, but we have pretty high defenses, especially with Gogeta support going on. That was interesting that he tanked that Soul Punisher Rasengan for that much. He didn't took damage from that. But Gogeta was able to do some really good stuff here, it seems. 32 million. I wonder how... Wait. This guy... This is a Rainbow Gogeta, isn't it? I thought that he was good in dupes. Also, did we nullify that first attack? Wasn't that first attack a super? Or that first attack was a normal? Or maybe you just nullify it after Gogeta, because I see the attack break icon at the top. So, I mean, Broly's dead now. Broly's gone. So, let me now look at the difficulty that this Broly has. So, let's check stage 9. I think we're good. Yeah, 47. Yeah, we're good. So Broly does an AoE of 4.2 million damage. Yeah, that's crazy. 4.2 million is AoE. And then a 4.5 million. So he has 2 different supers. He has a 4.5 million damage on his super attack. Jesus. Okay. That's insane. Okay. And then, of course, that Super Saiyan Broly does a 3.3 million damage on Super. So, yeah, they wanted to beat it with items first, just to make sure that we don't have any issues tackling on the fights. But, yeah, do let me know down in the comments below how you guys went along and beat the fight. I will, just make sure that this is the run. Because, it's... I don't want to struggle too much, like trying to go into these fights on the blind, and not being able to use items can be an issue. But yeah, just making sure that I clear the fight first, and then later on in the streams or things like that, we can do some challenge runs. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below how you guys took down this fight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.